First of all, it's us. First of all, you must have a Wi-Fi. The basic configuration of Wi-Fi must be 1 by 1. And then this is the gateway, right? This is the main central control screen. Is this the kind? We have this in various languages. This is 6 inches. This one is 10 inches. This one is 4 inches. So what about now? Mainly, it means that the cost performance is relatively high. For example, this is the case. 4-inch screen, you see it's manageable. You can control all these products directly on the screen. You can choose this mode here, and then, although its screen is relatively small, but its functions are very complete. It has everything. You see it has music too. There are also various single device controls, right? You only need to connect it to, say, the product. You can see it in this one. Then the other is the smart switch. Look at this, Rode 2-way and 3-way, right? This 4-way switch, this is the switch all the way. This is the switch. Smart switches, so your entire product. This is a downlight. Downlights, if it is this downlight class, a more popular way of decoration now. And there's no main lighting, so we don't have this kind of product now. It's more popular. What if inside each of our lamps, there is an empty space? There is a drive driven inside each lamp. So it can do that. On the same track, lights on the track, it can do different things. You can put in spotlights, you can put floodlights. You can also do it, put this floodlights like this. You can also install this kind of spotlight. We have a very good dimming depth. You can do 1/1000th of the dimming, 1/1000th of that. This dimming is what it's at its darkest. It's very, very dark, and it doesn't flash. You must have a light strip, and every family may need it. Well, our light strip controller is also from discrete to whole. 100 watts to 300 watts are all complete. Like this one, we can take a remote control directly controlled. And the code is very square and very convenient. For example, I can directly control it with the remote control, right? And I can turn it to the darkest mode. You see, hardly any light, but it's actually bright. Let me show you one of the darkest patterns, right? Then the brightest mode, this lamp has another function. I can make it into RGB. You get on APP and it does the beat. For example, when you play music, it will flash with you, right? It can be controlled on APP. Because I'm also in the remote control now. It has to be fixed, or you choose a color. I can freeze it. If you like this color, what do young people like more? Right? That's it. And like this or two, set up group B. As soon as the lights are turned on, we can control a group of lights with a pair of yards. So even if it means that you don't want to go to the trouble to operate it, you can also control it very well with the remote control. This is group B. At that time, I also matched the other set with the correct code. Then you can adjust the colors, right? You can adjust the brightness. You can have minimum brightness, maximum brightness. Then the color cut switches, you can step list the brightness. This can drop the brightness again and again, right? It's all possible. So we can control it independently for each lamp. One of the advantages of independently controlling it, it's very easy for you to set the scene. I can even make the on time and off time of each light different. I can light up one by one, and it can also be closed. It can be destroyed one by one. So what about this thing? That is, all smart products are the most important in the application of the scene. It's how you set the scene, how to connect the lamps. And we are now choosing this Bluetooth. What about the Bluetooth mesh communication method? It's faster. There's almost no delay. And the synchronization is also very good. Synchronization is also very good. This and the light source we are choosing now, the consistency of its colors is very good. There are many, for example, after making it, you see the color of this light is different from this light. Its color is different during your dimming process. Either way, and that's basically all there are. And then of course you need a lot of matching things like this all-purpose remote control, right? You can check the air conditioner in your house. You can control it together. And there's a lot of it. It's called sensors. What type of sensor? It's just like this sensor, right? You can install it in some specific locations. Turn on the light after you feel it. It also has more advanced sensors like the presence of the human body. If there is someone in my room, I will turn on the light. It will automatically go out when people leave. Yes, it can be delayed, right? Yes. And it includes that this kind of ceiling lamp. You have a main lamp in your house. If you have a large lamp or chandelier in your house, then I can also achieve linkage with a breaker. There are also ceiling lamps like this. Then there are also porcelain. Then there's also like fan control. Actually, there are so many of them. And you can also control it with various speakers. In fact, the ecology of graffiti, it actually has a connection with Tamal and Mesh. They can control each other if you use it like we do abroad. So we're using Google speakers. This Alexa speaker basically uses speakers to control it. So what about this product? We need to see where we are applying it. What kind of room is the application in? What kind of occasion? It's apartment type or home furnishing. It is 4 bedrooms, 2 living rooms, 3 bedrooms, and 2 living rooms. Villa type. And he may have different configurations.